The November 2021 coordinated election has a variety of ballot questions and candidates for office. We went to the streets to ask Denver voters how they view this election cycle.
I try to vote in most municipal elections, but honestly, as a young person, I don't receive a lot of the information that's on the docket, and therefore I have little reason to turn out. We have lots of pressure here on campus to get ourselves registered to vote and vote in our presidential elections and in our midterm elections, but there is no pressure to put young people in the position of uplifting their own communities.
But also I'm scared to vote because I'm scared that I won't be informed enough to be able to make a good vote.
As a student who no longer lives with my parents, I don't watch the news as much anymore because, I don't have cable. I just have Netflix.
Occasionally I do watch the news. Honestly, not local news enough because who watches regular TV? But
I don't really see anything about it on Facebook or Instagram or anything, and I feel like that would be the best platform to reach out to younger voters.
Breaking it down by doing a YouTube video and just being able to give us more information but in a clearer sense and not just a ballot, because I know that a lot of college students are busy and the 5-minute video won't hurt to just watch.
Mainly I take my parents' whole view on when it comes to politics, but I personally don't really look at politics that heavily.
I do believe local elections do matter. It's a start in the right direction for whatever you believe in and whatever the public votes for.
I don't necessarily have specific sources I like to look at, but I like to see the different stances on what's being voted upon. I haven't currently looked at what's coming up for November 2nd. I actually don't know of any issues that are going on, but I do know that I do need to vote.
So I think homelessness is a big issue for me just because here on campus, I see a lot of homeless people.
Well, I care about the homeless. I wish there were more ways to help the homeless people.
The issues that are really important to me is I'm really anti-war. I'm not in favor of a tax and spend philosophy that seems to be really dominant today.
What get me fired up? Environmental rights, environmental justice.
Pass the mic.
I care about environmental issues. I care about socio-economic issues.
Actually, I can think of something else. The air pollution and the urban heat island effect in the city is a really bad problem.
It's just mainly what it comes down to my parents. If they ask me to vote, I vote, but besides that, it's not really anything I look at.
Animal rights and things like that. I think that we need to protect our animals as much as we can.
Another thing is the streets and construction. And I know that living in Colorado, the weather just sucks for roads anyways, but there's always potholes.
We need more protections for abortion access.
Ooh.
Right?
Yes.
I think a lot of personal responsibility is being absolved in today's day and age, and we can't expect the government, nor should we, to fix every single problem that we have.
I definitely think that my family will be voting. I know that my parents are very good citizens like that. I'm not sure about my friends though. I hope that they would.
Oh, yeah, my vote doesn't matter. I just don't feel like enough people hold the same opinions that I do. So when I vote, I feel like I'm standing alone against the crowd.
I think that all the gerrymandering and that only people in certain areas matter, and I don't believe that my opinions are really welcome in the areas that I'm in.
One vote, one person. It matters a great deal.
Everything we say and do, and especially in our government, matters in the long run, and that we should take that with pride and a heavy voice.
So actually, I just retired from Air Force after 22 years. So as a veteran, as a taxpayer and a voter as well, I would definitely let our folks out there know that every vote matters.
Be sure to complete and return your ballot by November 2nd. For additional voter information, visit denvervotes.org. For more stories, check out Denver's YouTube page or tune in to denver8.tv.